Go forth and multiply, ordered God in Genesis, and by God they did. More than 6 billion of us now. The United Nations estimates 6.8 billion, but it's just a guess. What we do know for certain is written in the South Australian Government's State Strategic Plan, which has a target of 2 million people by the year 2050. That's roughly 1.5 times more of us than there are at present. Now, population growth has again come under question, this time by a former New South Wales Premier, Bob Carr, who thinks that Australia's population needs to be, in his word, stabilised. The only population policy we have got at this time is more and more and more, Mr Carr says. The continent is too fragile, the rainfall too erratic, the rivers too stressed to go on increasing the population as if there were no tomorrow. Australia's population debate is probably most vocal right here in South Australia, where we sit in a capital city with ocean on one side and desert, or at least semi-desert, on the other. 2 weeks ago, Independent MP Bob Such said that we've got an addiction to growth and it's time that we questioned that addiction and that we did something about it. Problems caused by growth can't be solved by more growth, he said. Do we really want to live in a chook house? And I can tell you it won't be free range. Liberal Senator Nick Minchin blames both business and government, the business sector for seeing population growth as a way to increase the local consumer market, and government for thinking that it's the government's role to provide more and more customers for business to sell their widgets to, as Minchin put it. 20 years ago, South Australia was worried about a declining population. This is a big shift in public opinion, and it's a debate that the government is going to have as more and more people get engaged in the subject.